Okay, welcome. This is a video using your TI Nspire calculator to program constants, like your universal constants. So you've already learned that 9 times 10 to the ninth, or 9e9, is Coulomb's constant. It's a universal constant when you're relating the electrical force with Coulomb's law. And if you want to store that as the letter K in your calculator, type in 99 and then press Control var above the number 9. That's your stow button to store it, and it comes up as a arrow to the right. And then choose a letter. I'll use the letter K. Press Enter. And now anytime you enter the letter K on your calculator, you get 99. So if you want to know the magnitude of the electrical force separating two 1 Coulomb charges, and you were to say K times 1 times 1 divided by a distance of 1 meter between them, or 1 squared, you recall Coulomb's law says K, the constant, Coulomb's constant, times the product of the two charges, 1 Coulomb times 1 Coulomb, divided by the distance separating those charges, squared, so 1 squared. Now if you type that in, 1 times 1 over 1 squared is 1, times K should just be the value of K. And there you go. 9 billion newtons of force. It's a lot of force. But if you're studying universal gravitation, Newton's universal law of gravitation, the constant G, the universal gravitation constant, is approximately 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11th, or E negative 11. It's rounded to 3 sig figs. And we will store that. Control var is your store button. We'll store that as the letter G, your gravitation constant. K is the Coulomb constant, G is the gravitation constant. Now it should be capital G, but it just shows up as lowercase g. Press Enter. There you go. And if you want to know how much force separates two 1 kilogram objects separated by 1 meter of distance between, you could plug this in, G times 1 divided by 1 meter squared between them. Press Enter and you get the answer. It's not much force. G is a tiny number. But now anytime you use G, if you were to say what's 2 times G, you can get your answer. What is 2 times K? Your calculator on this document will always remember those values. This is a shortcut for future calculations.